Here is Stats Year 1, Mixed Exercises 1, Question 1. Okay, and the start. And just to start you off, stats is hard. Okay, stats is difficult. Alright, there's only so much content you can be asked on. And if you practice each question, I know each question takes a lot of time because you can see from here they're very wordy. Okay, so they take a lot of time, take a lot of effort, but students often find stats the hardest because they spend the least time on stats. Right, because doing a single question, if you've got part D here, and that's quite intimidating. Okay, so practice, 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 and you'll be okay. Alright, let's start with question A. So we need to find the mean of our first 5 data points. So we add up our first 5 data points and then divide by 5. Okay, and you should get 9.6 degrees Celsius. Alright, part B, describe how you would use the random number function on your calculator to select a simple random sample of 5 data points. Okay, so you need 2 bullet points for this. First bullet point is going to be label these data points 1 to 15, kind of how they've done already in this table. Okay, and then you pick 5 random numbers between 1 and 15. And those are the ones that you're going to use. Okay, so say if we were to do that and we were to pick our 5 random numbers and we were to get 4, 8, 13, 15, 6. Okay, we would then, for part C, okay, we're going to then now find the mean from these 5 data points. So we're going to have 7.3 plus 11.9 plus 12.1 plus 8.9 plus 9.5. Okay, answer divided by 5, and then that gives us 9.94. Okay, you need to understand why we're doing these different type of samplings. Okay, the first 5 people that walk through the door, okay, it could not represent the whole population of, let's say, 5 random people who walk through a door. Okay, I know here we're working with month and temperature. Okay, it could be, at the moment we could be in a heat wave. Okay, so all this, the temperature is quite high, but then it's not representing your whole population. Okay, that's why we then pick 5 random points, because that gives us a better representation of the whole data set. Okay, part D now. Using all the 15 data points, we need to calculate the mean daily temperature. Okay, so using all 15, we're going to plug all 15 into our calculator, divide by 15, so we're going to add them all, divide by 15, and you should get 10.8 rounded to 3 significant figures. Okay. Now, finally, we just need to do a little comment on the reliability of these 2 samples. Okay, and that is talking about how, well, for part D, we've got 15, so that's fully reliable. That's the best we can possibly do. Okay, but oftentimes we can't test everyone, right? It will be too expensive or it will take too much time. So we build these samples with a smaller portion of the population. Okay, but obviously they're not going to be as good representing the whole thing. Okay, as you can see, these are not equal to 10.8. Okay, they're weaker at representing the whole population, but our random sample was better than the first 5. Okay, doesn't necessarily mean that this first 5 is also, but we can just comment on the fact that this was closer. Okay, not massively closer. Okay, not massively closer, but it was closer. Okay, and that is question 1.